Smartphones are getting more and more expensive, and I've done my very best to show you different ways in which you can protect that investment using all kinds of different cases or using screen protectors to protect from scratches and drops. But what happens in the event that you break your $1,400 smartphone? Let's get started. Hey everybody, welcome to Tech with Brett, where I help tech work for you. So today's video is a topic I've never really talked about before, about insuring your phone. Because phones are now more than $1,000, I think it's really important to talk about this subject to help save you money in the long run. Now today's video is going to go through the process of what I use to protect my phone and to get it insured, and the process to get a replacement and a repair. I'm going to take this in really soon to get the screen repaired, so I'm going to take you through that full process as well. So first, let's talk about how I broke my phone. So a few months ago, I showed you how to install a Whitestone dome glass screen protector on the Galaxy S20 Ultra. During my install, I messed up a little bit, so I ended up peeling it off because I was going to install another one, but I decided to see what it was like not having one, to see if the fingerprint worked better, and just to see scratches and if it would break. Well, the fingerprint works way better without the dome glass, so that was one problem that was fixed removing that. So then I ended up getting a pretty big micro scratch in the screen right here. Not hugely noticeable, but if you're looking at the screen without it on in the sunlight, you can easily see that. So since then, I actually have dropped my phone a few times. You can see I dinged it up here in the corner, and it actually held up really well. So that was until this last week, where I ended up dropping my phone and it ended up breaking right up here in the corner. I dropped it face down. Now, I've seen way worse broken screens in my day. This isn't ruining the phone. I can still use the phone. Everything works just fine, but you can feel it. So I could end up cutting my ear or something like that, and it just doesn't look that great. And also it removes the water resistance on the phone. So I want to get that fixed so I still am covered under my warranty and everything like that. So my phone's broken now. I didn't do my best to protect it. So having the screen protector definitely could have helped, but I didn't have it. So what should I do? Well, this all starts when you purchase your phone. So whether you purchase it from a carrier or you purchase it from Amazon, or I purchased my phone from Samsung, so if you purchase from them, they all have different options and ways in which you can insure your phone. And they all use a few of the same companies. So the company that Samsung uses is called Asurion. I know Sprint has used them. I know if you buy like a Google Pixel phone, they use Assurant. So there's all these different types of insurances that you can get. So let me walk you through the process of getting that. So let's say I want to go and purchase a brand new Samsung phone. Here I'm going to come into the Samsung Shop app. I'm going to go and let's say we want to buy the new Galaxy Z Flip Bloom 5G. Sure. So here it's giving us the rundown of how much this is going to cost us. So we could end up spending a total of $1449.99, or if we use different trade-ins and stuff, we can knock it down. But let's go ahead and say we're not going to do any trade-ins. We're going to buy the 5G version. I usually get the unlocked version, $256, Mystic Gray, sure. They usually have special offers. I don't want those. I'm going to turn those off. And then down here, you have the option to add Samsung Care Plus for extended coverage. So this will cost you an extra $11.99 per month. But as what this does is it gives you the option to get up to 3 repairs or replacements of accidental damage, 24/7 technical support, and an extended warranty past 1 year warranty. So all you have to do is select add, and then you go and buy the phone, and now it's going to charge you this every month. Now, you do need to do this at time of purchase. If you don't, there is a way, if you have an eligible phone, that you can do this. So let's say I just bought a Samsung phone and I want to see if I'm eligible for Samsung Care Plus. I could come in here to the Samsung Members app, and I'm not exactly sure how this is done, but you can go in here and you can register your phone. I can't register any more products apparently because I've had too many over the years. But you register your device and it should give you the option to sign up for Samsung Care Plus. But to make it easy on you, I would suggest getting this at time of purchase. So after you purchase your phone, it arrives, you add case, screen protectors, whatever you can, and now you are protected with that Samsung Care Plus, and it's costing you $11.99 a month. I think the total is $12.86. And this is available for US. So I don't know what it's like in other countries, but this is specific to the US. So in the event you didn't had the Samsung Care Plus option, you could possibly go and buy an insurance plan with your carrier when you activate it. I just activated this with Sprint. It gave me the option to add their insurance, but I chose not to get that because I already had the Samsung Care Plus. Or maybe you could go through a third party, wherever you buy the phone, to get the insurance. All right, so what happens if you don't get the insurance? So if you don't get the insurance, you aren't protected. You're just under manufacturer warranty. So if the camera stops working, you can call Samsung and send it in for repair, but that's not if there's damage. A broken screen is accidental damage. So another example is here, let's say we're buying a Pixel 4a, and here it's giving us preferred care. We can add that to our order. It's $99, and it says it has worry-free protection. It's going to cover 1 year beyond the warranty, and you have access to participating walk-in centers for repairs. So we can add that to our order. But I also want to go in here to learn more. So the Pixel 4a is only $349. If you add a $99 insurance plan to that, under here, we can go and see what is actually covered. So here for Pixel phones, if you buy a Pixel 4a, costs $349, you buy the $99 insurance, then whenever you do break the phone, you're going to pay the deductible or whatever the price is to get it repaired. So here, if you accidentally break your phone, it's $69. Any other mechanical, electrical breakdown is $99, or other accidental damage is $99. So there, if you buy a Pixel 4a, it could cost you $200 just to repair the phone, where the phone's only $350. Maybe you can just hold on to it for a while longer until you are ready to buy a new phone. Now with my Galaxy S20 Ultra, the phone itself costs $1,400. That's a lot more than the Pixel 4a. So I think it's a great idea to sign up for insurance. You're paying that $12.86 a month. And the great news is you can cancel anytime. So I would say if you just sign up for the insurance for 6 months, that's going to be most likely when you're going to drop your phone because it's new, it's a new size, it's a different weight, you're not as used to holding it. Most likely you're going to drop it within there. And if you end up canceling after 6 months, then you don't have to pay for that the rest of the time you have the phone, but at least you're covered while the phone is new. So let's say you do break your phone. Now, if you do break your device like me, the first thing you need to do is contact Samsung Premium Care. Now, the easiest way to do that is to just call 866-371-9501, and that will connect you directly to them. Now, the process was really simple. All they did was they asked for my IMEI of my phone so that they could verify the phone does have that premium care. Because I bought it from Samsung, it had that. They then went through the process verifying who I was. After doing all that, they then gave me a few different options in getting my device repaired. So the first option, which was actually new to me, was to take it to a U-Break iFix repair center to have the repair done on site. And this repair is certified by Samsung. They are a certified Samsung repair center, so it will still be water resistant after the repair, and it's protected, and I think they even have a 90-day warranty of the repair. And that's a really cool option. The second option is to take your phone, send it into Samsung, so they give you a shipping label, you send it in, they repair it, and they ship it back to you, and it takes a few different days, which I've used that process in the past before, and it worked pretty well, but the turnaround time sometimes was about 2 weeks. So not the best if you only have one phone and you need it to get repaired just because it's damaged beyond usability, where mine's really not. But I wanted to have a quick repair. So I signed up for the U-Break iFixit repair. So after they gave me my claim number, hung up the phone, sent me some emails about it, but then U-Break iFixit gave me a call. They set up a time in which I can bring it in. They said it's best to schedule a time. So that time is in about 40 minutes. So I'm gonna head over there, and they said it could take up to 2 hours to do the repair. But I think that's just really cool that you can take it there, it's done, you have your phone, you don't have to wipe anything, or you don't have to take out any of your information. They can just do it on site and get your phone back, which is really cool. Now, if you don't have Samsung Care Plus, again, you still have the option to get it repaired from Samsung, or you can take it to U-Break iFix and they will be able to repair it, but it's gonna cost you way more. So far, it's been about 6 months since I've had the Galaxy S20 Ultra. I've been spending that $12 a month, and then it's only gonna cost me $99 to repair the screen. So that's significantly more valuable than going and spending the $300 or $400 it would have cost to repair the screen without having the insurance. And now at this point, if I wanted to cancel the insurance, I could after the repair, but I think it's definitely worth it on these higher value phones to have that insurance. So now let's go ahead, take this in for repair and see what the process is like. All right, so I just made it here. Really the only thing I need to do to prepare my phone for the fix is to power it off and take off my case. So let's get in. All right, so I've now dropped off my phone. They did need things like your PIN code and your password or even pattern to get in the phone, and said could be 2 to 4 hours. So we'll just wait around, do some editing, and then we'll wait for the techs to go and get my repaired phone. All right, so it just took a few hours, but my S20 Ultra is now repaired and the screen is looking great. So I'm gonna head back home and I'm gonna talk to you about a few ways in which you can save money on buying insurance. All right, so I just got back from U-Break iFix and my Galaxy S20 Ultra is looking amazing. It feels brand new, it looks brand new, there are no more cracks on the screen, and everything is great. Now, the only real changes that they did internally on the phone was they removed my PIN and passcode, and now on the bottom, they turned off the gestures and I have these old school buttons, but that's an easy fix. Now, a few other things that I learned about this repair is not only did they repair the screen, but Samsung, because these are all genuine Samsung parts, they receive a kit for a screen repair. So not only is it a screen repair, it's also an LCD replacement, a speaker grill replacement, and they also have changed out the battery. Not only that, is just like when you purchase a new Samsung phone, they have the film protector on the screen that has now been added as well. So it's just like I purchased the phone, brand new screen and everything, and it just looks really, really great. So I'm really impressed with the repair and the overall quality that offered, and it is certified water resistance as well, so I don't have to worry about putting it in water. It still has that protection just like it did before I dropped and cracked the phone. Now let's talk about the benefits of having insurance and if it is worth the cost. So I have had the Galaxy S20 Ultra for about 6 months now, so I've spent $77 in premiums for my Premium Care Plus. Now, the repair, it cost me $99, or I think after tax, $106. So that's almost $183 that I have spent on protecting and repairing the screen. Now, I asked them at U-Break iFix what it would cost if you just walked in there with a Galaxy S20 Ultra to do the same repair, and they said it would cost $307. So at this point, if I would have not got the insurance, I would be out about $120 versus having the insurance. So like I mentioned before, this is just something that you need to think about. At first, when you get a phone, I would say it's definitely worth it to add the insurance, just because in those first few months, you never really know what's gonna happen. And then maybe after a while, after 6 months, you don't break the phone, or after a year, at that point, it may not be as beneficial to be paying for that because the repair costs go down a little bit, and then you're not throwing your money away. You could be saving that money for your next phone. Now, I also asked them about other devices. So let's say you had a Galaxy S20, that repair cost without insurance would be about $299. And if you had like a Pixel 4 XL, that would be the same. It would be about $299. So that's quite a bit of money just to repair the screen. So having that insurance was very helpful in this situation to be able to do that. Now, I did talk about some ways in which you can save money if you want to get the insurance. Now, the first thing is if you buy a phone directly from Samsung.com, I actually have a discount code that will give you 5% off your purchase. So then when you do add the insurance, it's not gonna be as much of a hit to your wallet because I've given you that 5% discount. So here's the code, and I'll also leave a link in the description. Now, the other option, whenever you purchase something online, there's this really cool tool from Rakuten. Now, this isn't sponsored. This is just something that I have used over time, and I've actually been able to get a lot of cash back on my purchases online. So you've probably heard about all those ads about Honey and those other extensions you can add to Chrome. Well, Rakuten is something that's very similar. So let's say you go to Samsung.com, you click the little Chrome extension, and depending on the day, sometimes you could get 3% back on all your purchases on Samsung.com or 5% on all your purchases. So it really depends on the day. So on that day when you shop, you make sure you click the extension to enable it. You go through Samsung.com, purchase what you want, and then a little while later, it will show up in your Rakuten account that percent back. Now you do have to do this every time you visit a new website. Now there are a bunch of different websites that this works on, not just Samsung.com, and they'll have a list that you can go to on their website. And then a little while later, in your Rakuten account, you'll see that the $30 or whatever back shows up. And then after, I think, a month or so, they will then deposit this either into your PayPal account or they'll even mail you a check with this. And I've made quite a lot of money back using Rakuten over the last few years. So if you want to save money that way, you can also click the link in the description to earn a little bit cash back. And I think just because you use my link, you'll earn $10 just for signing up. So if you're going to buy a Samsung phone or make a large phone purchase, I would highly recommend getting some insurance for your device. Now, if the device doesn't cost that much, you may not get the insurance just so that you can start saving for a new phone eventually. But if it's a high-end phone like the Note 20 that's announced and all these other devices, you may want to think about getting that premium care, and there's those ways that which you can save money. So if you have any further questions about this process, please let me know in the comments below and I'll do my best to help answer them. And if you would like to see other ways in which you can back up your info, because when you do send this in to be repaired, you will need to factory reset it if you're mailing it in. They didn't require that today, but they didn't guarantee the information was there, so I should have had it backed up. So I have lots of videos over here on the side in which you can learn to back up your phone, or you can learn to transfer your data from an old phone to a new phone, so you can check those out over there. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.